Okay, that's a lot better now. That's not going anywhere. It's very busy around my battery, isn't it? And all my fluids are topped up. My clutch, my brake, my coolant. Everything's good. All working order. Well, let's do this thing. Here I am inside the beautiful Scarlet. I'm very excited about this road trip. As you can tell, it is raining. I'm about to set off. I've packed, everything's packed, I'm all in, and I'm ready. I've got some new tunes to play, put that on my SD card. As you can see, the view out the back window is limited. It's a bit misty, so hopefully my wing mirrors will suffice. But yeah, I'm just going to stop at the filling station and get some 4-star and check the tyre pressure, and then I'm off. A34, M4, all the way across the bridge into God's own country. I'm sure I'll stop before I get there for lunch. And then it'll be nice windy roads through Wales, all the way up to Fferm Cedrus. Awesome. Oh, sorry, I forgot something. Okay, we're full up with the good juice, and we have checked the tyre pressures. They're a bit low all round. I think it's probably because it's a cold day. So the 30 on the rears, we're down to like 27. And the 28s on the front, we're down to 25 and 26. So they're all nice and up. So I've got a full tank. Here we are, full tank. And my mileage is on 90990. So it'll be really interesting to see how many miles to the gallon I get by the time I run out of petrol. One of the lovely things about the Stag are these quarter lights. So you can have these open, giving you lots of lovely fresh air, and you don't get wet. This one's a bit annoying because it does actually hit the wing mirror, so, you know, not a great design, but still lovely. Right, I'm off. Tunes on, here we go. To the Golden Heart Inn, just past Swindon somewhere. The traffic was really bad and it's lunchtime, but the car is running sweet. Everything's good, all the levels are good, everything's fantastic, no leaks, not even rain. I've got a couple of drips on my shoulder just from just where the wind's blowing the roof up, but yeah, loving it so far. Windscreen wipers work, we're all good, happy. And it's lunchtime at the pub, woohoo! Just stopped for some supplies for lunch on the walk tomorrow, and my first thing that's gone wrong, miraculous really, is that my windscreen wipers are now stuck on. So if I turn my ignition on, they are on. So I can turn them on, and they're still on. I can put them on fast, and they go fast, but I can't turn them off. So yeah, it's a good job it's going to be a rainy weekend, because my windscreen wipers are stuck on. Anyway, all going well. Did it, got here. It took, how long did it take? About 4.5, 5 hours, I can't remember which. The funniest thing though, I was using my sat-nav and the setting on my sat-nav was switched to avoid motorways, so that's why it took so long. The motorways were foul anyway, the traffic was awful, it was quicker to go cross country, so did that. But yeah, check this out, this is absolutely stunning. And it stopped raining as well, which is brilliant. And here we are, there's Chris over there getting his van set up and Tim's in the tent. Yeah, well chuffed. Apart from the windscreen wipers, which I'm sure is just a switch, probably because the rain got in, drove beautifully. Chuffed.
Me.
Everyone. So, we've battened down the hatches because we're forecast lots of rain and lightning. And we've got expert knot maker Chris, and bivouac shelter dude Tim. And look, she's all tucked up, ready for bed. Isn't that special? Just because I don't trust the the roof not to leak. Good work, fellas. She survived the night. There were a few extremely heavy rain showers, so I'm quite grateful that we've got the tarp over there just for little leaks, you know, just minor things. But it's looking pretty, oh gosh, it's coming down now. Pretty wet today. Really looking forward to this walk up a mountain. Oh man. So yeah. We'll see you later. Our path is a waterfall. What ho, gentlemen?
What ho?
What do you think of that?
Right.
Hands up, who fell over? Hands up, who fell over more than once? That was a crazy night. No sleep had. The tent was literally taking off as we were sleeping. This survived, all good, but yeah, we're a little bit worse for wear this morning. It was just ridiculous. Just a storm, just a crazy storm. You should have seen the tent, it was nuts. And it got a lot worse than that as well. Ah! Good stuff. It was all part of the adventure. Okay, so this morning before I set off, I've checked the oil and there is still a full oil tank, so I'm happy with that. Didn't burn any on the way up, and my leaks have sorted. Power steering looks good. Coolant, I did have to bleed a little bit through the custom bleed valve just to make sure there's no air in there. Topped it up a bit. Clutch fluid looks good. Brake fluid looks good. And it survived the night. The tarpaulin did its job nicely, kept it all nice and dry. So yeah, a lovely drive up to North Wales to see some friends this morning. Oh, and meet up with the Welsh chapter of the Stag Owners Club. So hopefully we'll meet in him. Right, the mileage is now 91240 and I am filling up. So this is a special treat. This is my friend Pete, and we are now going to drive some of the roads where I grew up, and I've always wanted to bring the Stag up here, and hopefully we won't have a crash. Pete's a rally pro, so he'll be my navigator telling me how fast to take the corners. Nice one. Well, if you do like, yeah, and then over to your left you can see some wind farms at the sea. You see out that way? That's the hill I used to climb as a kid, right in front. He's him. This is where I went to school. Where me and Pete used to play pool. And there's the village shop. This is the garage where my dad used to get all his cars fixed. Where me and Pete used to go for walks. Literally feels like I was here yesterday. This is crazy. The view down that valley is amazing. Massive grin on my face, haven't I? Wow, see the sea. Over the top here is really beautiful. It just comes up over the top. You can see all the mountains on the other side. So it turns out I didn't probably need to take the whole steering column off because this little block latches into that little metal thing, and that turns off the windscreen wipers when it resets, when it reaches a certain point. And here's my piston, and the piston goes in and out, so I can see what's happened as this piston has been moving backwards and forwards faster and faster with the force of the wind. When I've been going really fast with the windscreen wipers on full, this slider, which is supposed to activate this switch, is a little push down switch there, a little knobble. As it goes over it in the park position, it activates the switch to stop it. So this is moving up and down, up and down. And if you turn the windscreen wipers off, it should keep going until it activates that switch and then stop. But what's happened is, because of the force, it's gone past the knobble's pulled up, and it's not been able to travel back past that switch, and therefore it's just snapped the mechanism off here. So this is no longer sliding backwards and forwards. So this is my solution. I have glued that bit in there so it doesn't wobble around. I have also glued a bit of plastic with a hole drilled in it and wrapped around the ends to claw it into place, so that this will now sit on the hole like that, and that will sit in the groove, pushing the button down, and we'll be hopefully able to slide freely up and down like that. Let's see how that goes. All right, here we go. It's all back in. Ignition's on. No, it's not. Ignition's on. Yay! We've got the stick in no wipers. Let's put the stick in wipers. Awesome. And then off. Yeah, it stops. Give it a flash. Fantastic. So we have stopping windscreen wipers. Result.